inside arrivals hall. Car, I've got Hyundai Kona with plastic seat coverings. Okay, I'll just keep this one.
تأثير عميق بين أفراد الأسرة. يعني مثلا لما نروح لأولى هذه الجوانب وهي التمسك بالآراء.
Jeddah. Signs are in English and Arabic, so they're well signposted. My hotel in Jeddah. Let's see. I'm going to try it and go to reception now. And then they've got the restaurant area for breakfast tomorrow. Look at this. I mean, I love this by Ibis, which is part of Accor. Look, love food, not waste. Next is the shopping centre where we've parked. I mean, I've parked. A lot of construction going on because Saudi's undergoing a lot of change. Ministry of Culture, they're doing something here. Going to cross the road quickly. And we're trying to go to the historic area. Yeah, sorry about the noise. That gives you an idea, yeah, the change happening in Saudi Arabia is fascinating, which is why I've come to see what's happening. So right now, we're trying to find the historic district of Jeddah. Shopkeepers. Looks like fabrics and textiles and toys and other things here. So we basically have to head down. Oh, what's this? Must be milk powder from Nestle, I'm guessing. Down here. Oh wow, these little alleyways are very different. Is that raw sugar cane like I used to have in India when I was a kid on visits? Yeah, probably because there's a juice bar there. Wow. There's a little cat. Several cats sitting around because of the heat. Right, we are going to go and see. I think we basically have to keep going that way. Like a lot of these stores are closed right now. Maybe because it's, I don't know, maybe it's because, what day is it? It's Wednesday today, right? But we've got to try and basically head out that way. We're trying to head to a museum, I think. Yeah. Al-Balad district. Okay, we're going to try and get back. But maybe that's closed. Can I go right? Because I'm trying to get through down there. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Go down this lane. Wow, the Ministry of Culture is doing a lot of work to restore this historic district here in Jeddah. Yes, I'm going the correct way. I wonder if I can go left. Doesn't look like it. But we'll see. This must be amazing at sunset. Oh wow, I can go down here. Oh wow. Oh look. There's so much going on. Cat feels like how I feel, exhausted in the heat. Incredible. Never seen this type of architecture before, but I've never been to see it again. So much work going on. Ah, here we go. Historical Hajj Route East, Nasif Historical House, the Mosque Sharif Gate. Wow, look at all this. Amazing arts and crafts and fridge magnets. These cats looked exhausted in the heat, don't they? Okay. Old Jeddah Old Gate. And then we are going to just walk. I wanted to check out just to see Beit Nasif Museum. Even though it's closed right now, it opens at 5, but I was just curious. You can see lots going on, lots of change as the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia pursues its ambition of increasing tourism, and that's why I've come to check out how easy is it to rent a car, to get a flight to Jeddah, to get a visa. And I can say, oh look here, so you can scan the QR code and then you can basically check it. Oh, it tells you Oh, interesting. And then what you've got here is Al Shona, private merchant warehouse. But before that, this fortified structure may have been constructed in the late Mamluk period, 15th to 16th century. Oh wow! In response to the appearance of Portuguese ships in the region following the circumnavigation of Africa. Wow! So they're doing a job of preserving the heritage here in Jeddah, and obviously at the same time trying to modernise highways, offices, residences. But I think I've got to go either down that way or down that way and right. Yeah, nice and peaceful actually walking around in the afternoon. Oh, look at the different colour windows as well. Interesting again when we're thinking about sustainability and urban life. Here, this is for recycling plastic bottles and aluminium cans. Saudi Investment Recycling Company. And there it tells you what happens. AI system identifies the type and number of containers. Wow. Look at this. This mosque was built in the year 1080, so 1676 AD. Wow, incredible history, right? Right here. Sorry, this is the mosque. Wow. I'm in the Al-Balad district. So here, Al-Balad means literally the town. So this is very historic district. It's being renovated, restored to make it into a global tourist attraction. I've already met some tourists, I think they're from Singapore. So this town, basically the historic centre of Jeddah, this was founded in the 7th century. Look there. Amazing. That was very congested down there because it's break time, so I think for a few hours the shops closed because of the heat. So this is the historic old wall, and then this is the Jeddah Gate, actually, one of them. So I just wanted to show you. And just walking around. You didn't realise how warm it is even in November here. Let's show you. And here we go. Here's more of the gate, and this all must be all lit up at night. There you go. And you've got the other side. And then here. So just for some tourist knowledge for you. So digital reconstruction of the fortification wall of Jeddah between the period of 15th, 17th century AD. Well, and here, there you go, Bab Medina, one of the most prominent landmarks. The gate has more than one architectural phase. So there you go. And that's the highway over there. Right, I'm going to try and get back out of this heat because it is so... Oh, that's a better perspective of the gate. Yeah. Bye bye. Old and new here in historic Jeddah. Wow. A lot of construction going on. Right, where are we heading to? We're trying to go down there, I think. From heritage to prosperity. Al-Balad Development Company, Public Investment Fund. Okay, we've got another gate here, but this probably is a bit more modern, I guess, in construction. Let's see what it's like to cross the road. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. Not too bad. We're going to go back inside the mall to go back to parking. So later we're going to check out King Fahd Fountain, which is the largest, highest fountain of its type in the world. So this is quite a nice shopping mall here. Look, Jeddah. So that here in this coffee shop in Al Mahal Centre, in fact all over, I've been able to use my iPhone with Apple Pay. So just showing, unfortunately they run out of currant tea, ran out of watermelon juice. I'm having a lemon mint. Here's my lemon mint. Oh, I'm so thirsty today. Walking around in the heat. So, where's the fountain? They said you can view the fountain, one of the tallest fountain of its type in the world. So basically, I just asked some people, the fountain over there is supposed to start by now. Look, it started here on the Red Sea, the tallest fountain of its type in the world, King Fahd's Fountain. Look at that, it's amazing here at sunset. Wow. And look, I'm not the only one who's come out. So you've got also everybody out. Look at that. Oh wow, there looks like there's several of them in terms of water streams. Incredible. Wow, and then just to show you over there, that's because Jeddah's a port, you can see over there. I drove past that earlier. Jeddah is a port city. So wow, look, I need to zoom out because it's getting higher. And look at those waters of the Red Sea here at sunset. It's so calming. Wow. Amazing. One of the things, just an observation, and this was my trip in Saudi last year in Riyadh, but also here in Jeddah, is that compared to, for example, back in the UK, at least in London where I reside, you often have like groups of teenagers hanging around, sometimes not always causing trouble, but like sometimes being antisocial, intimidating, doing things like riding their bicycle up and down. Like, you've got small kids who are doing that, but as in you don't have that groups, I wouldn't say criminalistic behavior, but just like where a lot of youngsters, like I'm talking about teenagers and young men in particular, don't have much to do, or they're unemployed or what have you, or they're just bored, that sometimes it can lead to in urban environments that it doesn't make an area that family friendly. And so that's what's really encouraging here in Jeddah. It's just like you feel super safe. Even just me on my own, I can have my iPhone out and not have to think about even that somebody's going to try and steal it from me. So a very different lifestyle in that respect compared to the UK, to be honest. Just an observation in terms of, you feel, the whole point of making these videos is to figure out like what it's like to be a tourist here compared to other parts of the world, including other parts of the Middle East. I think this is the fish restaurant, Saidi fish restaurant. This is supposed to be amazing. Like, you can see all the fresh fish. There's a cat looking at all the customers going in. So you choose the fish and then they make it for you, I think. But they've also got table service as well. Maybe those are just buying fresh fish to take home. Portion sizes look quite copious. This is a shawarma place, so relatively casual. But again, I may try this, but there's nobody there. And then this is Culture Cafe, which is supposed to be a big scene here, but I think it opened quite a while back. But Culture Cafe, I think I may come here more for the coffee in the morning one day, to be honest. But they do. Oh, and then this is another restaurant called Shorka Restaurant, and then nothing in English. So like, I'll have to use Google Translate to I can figure out what bread looks like, and lentil soup. And then there's whoa, watch the step, that shouldn't be there. Baskin Robbins, no, we don't want that. There's a petrol station. Watch the step, very high gap between like walking right, fresh done right. So at this petrol station, oh, they have attendants. So yeah, I found that in Dubai as well, that they had attendants when I went to fill up with petrol. Quite weird compared to the UK, where Cafe Aroma, gosh, there's so many places to choose from. This looks like it's oh yeah, it looks like takeaway maybe, so you Get it? Yeah, okay, drive-through type stuff. The waiter was explaining that I'm gonna sit with the view of the fountain actually, and he was explaining that the reason it's empty and there's nobody here at 6:43 on it's a Wednesday night, because it's not a weekend, and actually he said if you came back at like 10:30 p.m. there would be loads of people here, because people in Jeddah tend to eat later, so they come out much later. So compared to me, I normally have my dinner's finished back in the UK by 6:30. So I have to scan the QR code for getting the menu. Okay, thank you. Oh wow, amazing. नहीं है. Okay, okay. Shukran. So the reason I was looking at this map is here. This is 60 miles south of where I am. Is basically, if I go to the article here, Saudi Arabia is building it's the largest solar farm, 2.2 gigawatts, and it says here they're putting no country is going faster with solar. Look, Saudi Arabia is set to more than double its new solar installations in 2025 compared to last year. Amazing. So you look at all these countries and look at Saudi Arabia, boom, in this chart from the CNN article. Wow. 70 gigawatts will be installed by the end of the decade in onshore wind as well. Well, Red Sea, Jeddah. Anyway, I've got to focus on dinner, but fascinating to see the changes happening in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Going for a stroll after my massive portion of my dinner. The fountain's still going. They've got McDonald's, they've got a lot of other, McDonald's is everywhere on the globe, right, in most countries. But what's really fascinating is that so many places, coffee shops, convenience stores are open 24 hours a day here, which is, it just feels like I'm in America, but a Middle Eastern version in some respects. So here am I in McDonald's, Saudi Arabia. Look, I'll prove it to you. Look, there you go, vanilla. Anyway, so you've got the McCafe as well, and cold beverages. But I went for one of these. Do you know how much this cost me here in McDonald's in Jeddah? Okay, it cost me one Saudi Riyal, which is about 20 British pence. So like about what, 25 US cents. So I'm gonna just have this since I'm here, and then do a bit more walking. Buy from Jeddah, where things are cheaper than they are in other countries. They have cars here I've never even heard of. That's a Chinese brand called T2. Very comfortable, like a Jeep, Land Rover, Defender type vehicle. And it's really, again, fascinating to see they've got Chinese brands coming into the UK and Europe now with a lot of electric cars and plug-in hybrids. I think that one's possibly a plug-in hybrid. But you see a whole other set of Chinese brands that aren't even in the UK or Europe yet, like G-Tour, and I think I've seen GAC. I've driven in Dubai before. Fascinating. Can't even find any Saudi chocolate, Belgian chocolate, Swiss chocolate, or is that German? Look, I don't find anything. Cadbury's. Oh, it flowers in the fridge because it's Saudi, so they would heat up if you didn't put them in the fridge. Curbs are so high when they drop between when you walking as a pedestrian. Yeah, some of these curbs you're not expecting them to be that high, but I guess you get used to it. What's this? Travel and tourism in the Gulf. A lot of business happening in Saudi. That's all I can say. I met a guy from Syria who was in the hotel, and he's coming to work here. He's doing work here as a civil engineer in construction. There's a lot of construction going on here, a lot. Infrastructure, that's what he was in. Infrastructure. The city's waking up here in Jeddah. And I'm going for an early morning drive to catch the sunrise. Where is everybody? The stores here are very big in terms of the design, you see. Really high ceilings. There's a stores coming soon over there. Jeddah Vibes is that shopping mall area. Well, I'm an early riser, so I like coming out at sunrise. I think this is one of the main highways. I'm not sure of the name, forgive me, but trying to just get out for sunrise and see the city waking up. Right, so where are we heading? Oh, that's the Red Sea Mall that we drove past the other day. In a quarter of a mile,
turn right onto Prince Faisal Ibn Fahd.
Thank goodness for Google Maps. Wow, this is the fastest street circuit. The world's fastest street circuit here in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia. Look there, over there. Wow.
Continue for 1.5 miles.
Amazing. So I'm gonna move over to the right. Somebody out there jogging for sunrise. See a lot of construction going on here in Saudi Arabia and Jeddah. So I don't know, that maybe there's a new hotel or apartment complex being built. And this over here is the yacht club. So there's people have their private yachts and there's restaurants and stuff. We're not going there, we're going to the floating mosque actually. So the yacht club, yeah, you see. There we go, yes, early in the morning for sunrise here in Jeddah. Good that they've got handicap parking spaces. Other people are already out here, and what we wanted to see was not only the absence of people, because it's too early for a lot of people or they're going to work. So just for a stroll, given that during the day it can be so unpleasantly hot. But that is the floating mosque out there, and a little bit cloudy on this side actually. There you can look how transparent the water is here in the Red Sea in Jeddah. The sun has risen here in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. The Red Sea, the floating mosque, the colours are reflecting off the mosque. I think it opens later today actually, this one. Gonna walk around over and get some coffee. Oh, wow. Wow, this looks like a nice place for coffee. Wow, imagine it in the evening. I'm gonna see if I can go up there. Actually. Wow, look at that. Yeah. Oh, you have outdoor, you can get from there, or you can order stuff from here. Let's go and see what pastries they've got. Oh wow. No food or drink from outside. Wow, those are amazing looking breakfasts. But I'm not sure I want breakfast just yet. Oh wow. And they've got logs for the, because I guess it's wood-fired pizza. Okay. So that's about, I ordered an Arabic coffee cup so you can get, and a buyer, watch this step here. And we're going to walk and have coffee. So that's the Formula 1 circuit over there. Yes, that's the Formula 1 circuit over there. That's the floating mosque over there. Okay. Wow. Whew. And that's the Red Sea. Amazing. It's already starting to heat up, and it's 7:04 a.m. Okay. I've been driving after going for coffee at the floating mosque view here on the Red Sea, and I noticed these people, not the crows there, but look, let me just show you, they look like they're fishing. I wonder if they're catching anything. Let's take a look. Wow, they've just caught something. I don't know what type of fish that is there. That's their bait. That guy just relaxing on his phone. Oh wow. Amazing. I wonder if that guy's caught anything. Oh no, he just really... Oh wow. Fascinating, isn't it? Look, there's kids as well. Wow, these waters are so calming. Wow, look how far their fishing lines go out to. Incredible. As you can see, they've got the highway both sides, but you've got people jogging, and there's like a cycle path as well in the middle, in between basically divided sections of the road each side. That's pretty cool to see that. Here, see here, this development is Jeddah Cove, I think, here. Lagoon charm, luxury gondola rides, opening soon, indoors and outdoor spaces. So it's just interesting to see how the census fountain, how things are changing here in Jeddah. We made it to the central fish market. Our next challenge is to find parking. This is quite difficult here. Early in the morning. Let's see. Oh wow. Oh, I should have brought a nose peg. Oh, that is very pungent. Because the restaurant last night there was that even offered lobster, for example. Oh look, what are these? Shrimp, crabs, shrimps. Wow. Well, that is a lot of seafood here, isn't it? Here in Jeddah. Wow. At the central fish market, that looks like tuna in there. No, salmon actually, sorry, salmon, because it's pink. Very colourful. Wow. Okay. A lot of land yet to be developed here in Jeddah. It's quite interesting. A lot of space. Very different from where I am in London.
Of a mile.
It's parked up trying to find the wholesale date place that they're all date companies, but the specific one that Google Maps says I should go to. I've just got to make sure because the signs aren't that much in English. Maybe it's this one around here. 2567. Let me see if I can find it. Maybe it's this one. Okay. These are wholesale date companies I'm trying to find. Was it this one? Yeah, it might have been this one where you can try them. Wholesale date market. 100 riyals per kilo, I think he said. So 100 riyals is what, about, well, hold on, 100? I don't know, but I'll figure it out. So I just tried these ones. These are Medina dates. Those are Mejdul dates over there, I think. And luckily, even though I don't speak Arabic, the guy speaks Hindi, Urdu, so I'm able to communicate. He doesn't speak much English, so that's quite lucky for me. That I've got my dates here. These are pre-packed with less sugar for home, because we can't have too much sugar at home. These are all mixed variety of dates here. And this was all like 33, so all of this, so what's that, it's about £7 or something. I have to find my car now in this wholesale dates market and get back to my hotel for breakfast here in Jeddah. But yeah, that's way cheaper and nicer than fresher than buying at duty free, for example, where it's really overpriced. Right, time to go and get some breakfast. Bye bye from Jeddah, from the wholesale date market. Look how what they put in here. So luckily I've got a very fuel efficient car. Yes. Got a like a date tree, and I get coffee as well. How cool is that? Right, let's go and work out where I'm going to. I've never ever seen a coffee machine with correct tea available. That is so cool. Amazing. Look here in Jeddah, so they got full madamas in there. They got the bread, a buffet breakfast. They got more bread, bagels. Oh, that looks interesting. That looks like za'atar on the top. Eggs. I don't know what that. Oh, that's. And then got stuffed tomato, scrambled eggs. And then they can make an omelette for you if you want pancake and paranta, beef chili, sauteed mushrooms, white rice. Oh, and then what's that? Lamb liver, chicken sausage, baked beans, and then we've got coffees and stuff. And then, oh, they've got more salads. Oh, pastries. Oh, wow, that looks amazing. And they've got seeds. They've got hot milk if you want this. And fruit. Oops. Detox juice. I wonder if they've got guava juice. Normal water. Vimto juice. Oh, that detox juice sounds refreshing. And then I'll go to yes. Okay. Wow. Here in Jeddah.
Take the next right onto Risalat Al Tadia, then turn right onto Ibrahim Al Jafari.
Parking can be a real problem, just like any city in the world. Here in Jeddah, wow. Making a right. We're going to drop the car off at the airport just to see how easy it is to fill up with petrol and then return the car and any admin issues. Wasn't sure. It's my first time renting in Saudi. I rented in the UAE before. Okay, let's go. And then we're going to be going straight down here. With petrol here in Jeddah. So how much is this? Oh,
your destination is on the right.
We got to go on the left because our tank's on the left, and it's attendant basically. So there's human beings who help you gas up. Unlike back in the UK, it used to be that case. Okay, so let me go and see. Hello, a full tank? 91, yes. 6 reals. Okay, I'll have to figure out how many litres. Right, we're going to Android Auto. So the next place. I could use Apple Pay everywhere actually. It's amazing. Jeddah Airport, just have to find the car rental place. Okay, it's telling me to stay right. Okay, 862 kilometers. I think I've done around 200 kilometers in 24 hours. Just returning the car with no damage here in Jeddah at Yellow. Well, that was easier than I thought. Oh, they've got it in Chinese, I think, as well as Arabic, as well as English. Look, see all the pilgrims there. Because Jeddah, like I said, when I arrived yesterday, I discovered that when I came from Abu Dhabi, there were loads of pilgrims, and so for pilgrimage, this is the closest airport to Mecca, 40 miles away. So, and it's very well organized logistics for pilgrims who are coming. So the other thing I want to say here at Jeddah Airport is actually because it's so close to Mecca and there's so many pilgrims going, Muslim pilgrims from all different countries as well. So, and in fact, me not being Muslim, I did not once feel weird or people looking me strange looks because I'm not local, I'm not from Saudi and what have you, and because I don't speak Arabic. I mean, I use Google Translate a bit, but bottom line is, don't be afraid to come to Saudi and don't be afraid to come to Jeddah. Even if you think, okay, you might perceive, oh, I'm not Muslim, I won't be welcome. More than welcome. I've had nothing but friendly people everywhere, dealing with everybody. Right, I've got to work out where I'm going. Dropped the rental car off, gone into Jeddah International Airport. Looks quite stunning design, doesn't it? But the thing is, compared to how hot it is outside those doors, and it's so freezing with the AC, literally I'm feeling so cold. I'm having to pull the jacket out of my suitcase that I basically put inside because I thought it's too hot to wear in Jeddah. I don't need it. And this is what I don't like about some parts of the world, where essentially you're going from one extreme weather to another extreme weather, and that's when you can kind of like feel a bit, you know, it's just weird going from extreme heat to extreme cold. Anyway, gotta go and check in or something. Oh, they've got pret-a-manger here, just like in the UK. Amazing. Look, just wanted to say, like, this is 5 rials, about £1 British, about $1.20, $1.25. So you actually don't need cash. I've spent 24 hours going to so many different places. Just use Apple Pay everywhere. Only the very, very small, like the little hole in the wall places. You want a coffee, then you can use cash. But everywhere, I just use my iPhone to pay. And I use a card from the UK with no foreign exchange fees. So it's like, wow, this is so easy. It's just like going to the US or going over to Europe. You just tap and pay for anything. Right, I've got to go and find E. Oh, look at that. Look at that cool mural kind of thing over there. The place on here I've never heard of before. Al-Dawami, Tabuk, Borg Al-Arab. So it's really interesting. Juf, Jazan. So there are places within Yanbu that I saw. So there's all of Najran. So there's so many other places within Saudi to explore, to be honest. So I was just looking at the bar board, and some airport person just said, like, hey, you need any help? Spoke perfect English. Oh look, they've got Saudi coffee. Oh, amazing. You can take it all. Oh, look at that. Wow. Sorry. Amazing. Saudi Arabia premium coffee. I'm not sure. Are you allowed to take coffee beans into your hand luggage on the plane? Got through security at Jeddah International Airport. I mean, I'm flying business class because I use some miles for the flight to get low cost flight on business, but passport control, I just had to use the e-gates. Security, there's nobody in line. I got through very, very quickly. Look how green it is here in the airport. And on top of that, even when I walked past the economy class securities, there was maybe 1 or 2 people waiting at each security thing. So it's not even like there's big queues, even if you're flying economy class in terms of security. So very, very impressive. And I think we've got to catch a train actually now to the gates. Instead of this, I'm going to take the opportunity to walk, stretch my legs, getting a bit of cardio. Please use the walkway if you want 8 to 10 minutes. That'll probably be goodbye. Jeddah, see you again soon. Very impressive airport facilities. And I've been to a lot of airports in my life. So yeah, it'll probably take me about 5 minutes given how quickly I walk. International Airport, you've got McDonald's, Al Baik, which I never got to try. Del Monte Juice, haven't tried that here. They've got the Welcome Lounge, just gin. They've got Domino's, we're going to go down. They got Jamie Oliver's food kitchen over there. Some clothing, some coffee shop here, souvenirs, a lot of made in Saudi stuff that I've never seen before. Interesting to see. Look, different places to put your rubbish in terms of recycling. Welcoming culture, do you see that there? So this is all about, this is part of a long-term national plan of making not just Saudi but Jeddah as well, for example, a global tourist destination, such that, and like I said earlier in the video, I have felt extremely welcome here. Didn't feel any problems just because I don't speak Arabic, or because I'm not Muslim, or because I'm from outside. I just want to see what this thing is. I was just curious. Wow, this is so cool. Oh, it's telling the time. Oh, nice. That is cool. Oh, you can see me in there. Saudi made. No, I've already bought my souvenirs. I love Jeddah. Little. Okay, we're trying to get to the lounge. Coffee and tea? No. To mention about my time here in Jeddah is sometimes in countries outside of Western Europe, North America, you get concerned about food hygiene, drinking water, brushing your teeth with water from the tap. No issues here in Jeddah. Have been eating salad, I've been brushing my teeth with water from the tap in the hotel room. It's all fine. So don't need to take the same precautions I would in some of the other. Oh, Jeddah duty free, the souk. Let's take a look. Oh no, I've already bought my dates earlier. Much cheaper from the wholesale market. 119. No. Oh wow. No, I paid 33 for a whole bunch of, yeah, 33 for a whole bunch of different kind of dates. No, I don't want choco dates. Fed up with choco dates. Nikhil chocolates. Oh wow, stuff with tahina. Camel milk face soap. Should I get that? That's about, how interesting. That one there, camel milk face soap with frankincense and orange. Wow.